ladies and gentlemen. It has been 24 hours since Rahul Gandhi pulled the pin on his so-called atom bomb. The slideshow that took place at the Congress headquarters for the media at around 2 p.m. yesterday was repeated at dinner for the India Alliance partners late last night and posted on the party's social media handles again this morning. Today, once again, Rahul Gandhi repeated his tirade against the Election Commission at the Vote Adhikar rally in Bengaluru, perhaps hoping to deliver a fresh headline for his thrice-repeated performance. Rahul Gandhi thundered, Indian Prime Minister is holding his post by theft, vote chori. He posed 5 questions to the Election Commission. He said the poll panel must answer why is it not giving voter lists in digital machine-readable formats to political parties? Why is it destroying video evidence, committing massive fraud in the voter list and behaving like an agent of the BJP? Clearly chuffed with his data mining, Rahul Gandhi repeated, Election Commission should stop threatening me, because the Election Commission asked him to make his allegations on oath.
मुझसे इलेक्शन कमीशन एफिडेविट मांगता है, मुझसे कहता है कि मुझे ओथ देना है, ओथ लेना है। मैंने पार्लियामेंट के सामने, पार्लियामेंट के अंदर ओथ लिया है, इस संविधान के सामने ओथ लिया है, इस पर हाथ डाल के वोट लिया है, इस पे हाथ डालकर ओथ लिया है।
The threat that Rahul Gandhi is referring to is a simple request by the election commissions in Maharashtra, Karnataka, Haryana to give a signed declaration of his claims so that they can start an investigation into the matter. Remember, procedurally, the time to file complaints has long lapsed in all the 3 cases. Amid Rahul Gandhi's continued refusal to furnish an affidavit, sources in the Election Commission are also digging in their heels. They now say that if Rahul Gandhi believes in his allegations, he should have no problem in signing the declaration. And if he does not do so, he should apologize for raising absurd allegations against a constitutional body. Rahul Gandhi, however, is busy accusing the Election Commission of further wrongdoing. He and his party are now broadcasting a fresh claim that the Election Commission websites in many states has been shut down. They are not working.
और आज जब हिंदुस्तान की जनता हमारे डेटा को लेकर इलेक्शन कमीशन के वेबसाइट पर सवाल पूछ रही है, तो इलेक्शन कमीशन ने अपना वेबसाइट बंद कर दिया। मध्य प्रदेश, राजस्थान, बिहार के वेबसाइट बंद कर दिए हैं, क्योंकि वो जानते हैं कि अगर हिंदुस्तान की जनता ने इसी डेटा को लेकर सवाल पूछना शुरू कर दिया तो उनका पूरा ढांचा कोलैप्स कर जाएगा।
Now, this is not a claim that needs 6 months of investigation by a team of 30 people or 7-foot pile of data to be scanned. You can just Google yourself, as we did, and the websites are very much functional. We even downloaded some of those voter lists. But like they say, why let facts come in the way at all of a good narrative? Here is the Congress party totally convinced by Rahul Gandhi's investigation, putting the Election Commission in the dock.
तो एफिडेविट क्यों चाह रहे हैं? तो इतना बड़ा खुलासा किया है, अगर ये सब है, मान लो अगर अनइंटेंशनल गलती है तो आप उसको इन्वेस्टिगेट करिए, उसके बजाय आप कह रहे हैं कि एफिडेविट साइन करके दो। इससे बड़ा ओथ क्या है जो हम सदन में लेते हैं?
The very valid questions asked by Shri Rahul Gandhi, all of his claims substantiated with hard evidence and facts.
I have never seen an institution behave so prettily and so churlishly. This is so unbecoming of the institution. Now will the EC file a defamation case against the leader of opposition? I think they should go ahead and do that, and it will expose them even further.
If Rahul Gandhi has evidence that, according to him, the Election Commission is trying to hide, why did he not go to the Election Commission office in Karnataka? The Karnataka Chief Election Officer had given him time between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. earlier this afternoon. And what we know is that nobody went there. Some leaders actually went and gave a document which had none of the details, evidence that Rahul Gandhi has pointed out. And the office is just 250 meters away from the Freedom Park, where Rahul Gandhi was actually rereading his charge sheet against the Election Commission. So why not just put pen to paper and submit on oath? Is it a case of a bad workman blaming his tools? What is it that Team Rahul Gandhi now wants? Even the BJP is asking questions.
राहुल बाबा, आप संविधान लेकर घूम रहे हो, तनिक उसको खोलकर पढ़ भी लो। घुसपैठियों को इस देश की चुनावी प्रक्रिया में हिस्सा नहीं लेना दे, और इसीलिए वो SIR का विरोध कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि घुसपैठिए इनकी वोट बैंक है।
नाच न जाने अंगन टेढ़ा, ऐसे हिंदी में एक कहावत है। तो ये स्थिति हो गया राहुल गांधी का, 3 बार हार गए, तो टोटल बेसलेस, कोई लॉजिक नहीं है, कोई तर्क नहीं है, सिर्फ वितंडवाद है और एक नैरेटिव खड़ा करने का कोशिश कर रहे हैं।
Now, it is Election Commission's job to maintain the sanctity of voter rolls. Rahul Gandhi is doing a yeoman service as leader of opposition by flagging the omissions. But by not filing an official complaint or appearing before the poll panel, is he not betraying his own cause? And with his own track record of retractions from sabhi choron ko surname Modi kyun hota hai to चौकीदार चोर है, RSS actually killed Mahatma Gandhi, can anyone really blame his critics for being cynical about the evidence that he presents? Now, usually this is when I would bring you a fact check. But while compiling the data, I realized that the list of loopholes in Rahul Gandhi's anti-EC files is just so long that we may exhaust the entire time of this show breaking it down for you. So we will explore that over the course of the debate coming up on the other side. So ladies and gentlemen, the Motorola legitimate question that we want to ask on the News Hour tonight: are Rahul Gandhi's claim just a lot of sound and fury to cover for his own party's poll fortunes that signify really nothing in terms of vote chori? That's the question, and that's the debate on the other side.